Hi, this is Gary Kayye. We're at ISE 2024. I'm here with Graeme, Davidson, Business Unit Director here in the EMEA at Epson.
That's right.
And got this impressive giant umbrella behind us. Y'all always kind of launch the show and bring people in your booth with some kind of impressive projection mapping thing. And in this case, you're doing an 8-sided projection mapping.
That's right. So the umbrella, the whole idea of it was that our booth is all about color, and one of the main festivals in Europe is the Umbrella Festival in Portugal. So we decided we'd try and do something creative with the umbrella. It shows a different way of using projection and doing something that a lot of other technologies really can't do.
Yeah, and you can't do this with an LED. We're going to walk around the other side and see how this is actually accomplished, because what's unique about this is you're projecting on 7 sides that are also curved. So it's it's a 7-sided curved content thing, and there's your projectors up there,
right. So
obviously showing different lenses as well.
Yeah, that's right. So we've got 6 20,000 lumen projectors up there, obviously mapped to deliver the result that we have here. We've worked in partnership with one of our partners called Motion Mapping.
Yeah.
They've done some great work like this in the past as well for us, so I think the result's pretty outstanding.
Yeah, and it shows the power of projection, like you said.
Yeah.
And I also love this too, because at first glance when you're out in the aisle, you think LED.
I know. Well, this is our brand new 4K 20,000 lumen projector, the PQ2220B. We announced it last year, but it's over a year ahead of the planned launch. So
show the image there so they can see that they've designed it to look like an LED display. And it's been out over a year, but you have a 10,000 and a 20,000 lumen
That's
version.
right, yeah, and 8,000, 13,000, and 16,000 lumens as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, we wanted to create something that was a big image, big, bright, colourful, really had a lot of impact. This is 5 meters wide, or 5.3 meters wide, I think it is actually. So it's a big screen, and you can do, as you recognise, something that is very similar to LED, but at a fraction of the cost.
Yeah, literally probably 20% of the cost.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and also, when you turn it off, you still have the wall.
For sure, yep,
right.
yeah.
The wall still looks like a wall.
It's still there, and all the costs associated, not just with the LED itself, but the transportation, storage, all those things, power consumption. You lose all of that with projection. It's a far more economical way to deliver such a huge, impactful image.
Well, you're showing, obviously, immersive environments here. This could be everything from retail to command and control to simulation. Yeah,
so a lot of the story that we're telling here at ISE 2024 is about immersive experiences. So here we're looking more at immersive use in corporate.
Yeah.
So it could be for meeting rooms. We have a much more immersive experience. We're using 20,000 lumen projectors here, 2 of them with a ultra short throw lens.
Yeah, with a snorkel lens.
Yep. And yeah, the examples could be meeting rooms, digital showrooms, training environments, that type of thing. Loads of things you can do with immersive solutions that give you a completely different experience.
Right. It is more of an experience because you're surrounded by the content, and you're showing you can do this with 2 projectors. It's very bright, good application. Also retail, I can see a lot of applications there as well. And let's.
All of these, each demo is the same. So
this is the other side. Let's walk around it and see it anyway. That way you're seeing kind of what you're seeing if you walked into the booth.
Absolutely.
We're trying to give you an idea of what it's like. By the way, we're going to go around and shoot individual product videos on every one of these product stations. So if you're watching this, go to raypubs.com/ISE, type in Epson in the video search window, you can see all of this. As a teacher myself, I love the immersive teaching system here.
Actually, teachers have been absolutely overwhelmed by this. So we've also shown this at BET in the UK last week and in France as well, and the feedback has been amazing. So again, this is something we've done in partnership with one of our partners, Screenline, and it's 3 ultra short throw projectors, interactive, creating this very wide panoramic immersive experience.
It's like a big digital canvas.
Yeah, and there's a lot being talked about at the moment in education where the better way for students to learn or pupils to learn is by how you can activate the different senses. And by kind of having this immersive experience, it gives a completely different feel to education rather than just being writing on a whiteboard or
And these are BrightLink projectors, right?
They are
traditional BrightLink projectors. So these are affordable. They're being used in schools already. All you have to do is build the environment around it.
Absolutely, yeah. And the content's obviously critical, but there's plenty of content around to deliver this type of solution.
Of course. And one thing that's unique about Epson, since the very beginning, when you all started building large venue projectors, you set a course to use standard lenses, regardless of what projector it was. And 10 years later, still the same lenses work with your current projectors.
So we now have just 12 lenses that cover the full range of products from 6,000 to 20,000 lumens.
Yeah.
And that's with throw distances from 0.34 to I think 7.6 in 4K. The throw ratio changes with the resolution. So 12 lenses is really, it's far fewer lenses than any of our competitors. Why is that an advantage? Well, for rental companies in particular.
Because they don't have to change their inventory.
Exactly.
They change the projector, same lens, and the lens, in a lot of cases, takes up a lot of the cost.
For sure. And as you said, some of these lenses have been in our lineup for a long time now, but they're 4K compatible, so they were designed to be, to have longevity.
Yeah. So last year's show, you showed the first time I ever saw a projection of Microsoft Teams front row.
Yes.
This year, you one-upped yourself because you have. Here's the system from last year. This is pretty much the same system. Yeah. Large screen, image map, our large screen 21:9 aspect ratio for Microsoft Teams front row. It's showing a projector, and that's a Logitech rally bar right there with it, yeah. And you're showing a meeting room, right? An immersive meeting room with this. But this year you one-upped yourself because you use the 5000 series. I think it's the model, if I'm getting that right.
Well, we call it something different.
In
Europe, it's the 810 and the 815.
810, 815.
So these are the super short throw products.
Yeah. Look at this. This is a cabinet, an all-in-one cabinet, and they have one built into a lectern-looking thing.
Yeah, yeah.
And look, back up here, and look what you get. You go ahead and walk around there, and you'll see you get short throw, really, really short throw, complete Microsoft Teams front row experience.
That's right, and you can see the throw distance
20 inches away.
And you're getting, I think this is 120 inch, this one, if I remember correctly.
I think so too.
And if you think about a meeting room, or even a classroom, more importantly a meeting room, you can have this as a nice piece of furniture at the front of the room. Yeah. When it's switched off, there's nothing there.
It looks like a credenza.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, and you obviously, if it is a piece of furniture, you can have storage and everything like that.
And this particular one's on wheels here. The one to the left here is on wheels here.
This is a concept product that we've designed in Japan. It takes the 810 or the 815, and it's a cabinet that just keeps everything neat and tidy, on wheels, as you say, so you could move it from meeting room to meeting room as required, so you can save costs in that way. But even if I think about universities, colleges, places like that, if they've got multi-purpose rooms, they can easily move things around and so on.
And you get a 4K projector in a short throw, 20 inches away from the screen. You get a 120-inch diagonal image. It's at 21:9 aspect ratio.
That's right. Yeah. So it suits. Certainly in terms of Teams front row and hybrid meetings, it suits the need perfectly. To have that 21:9, see everything clearly, see all the faces, everything like that. It's very, very popular at the moment to do this.
I want to go around the back of the booth really quick to end this. Okay, so we're gonna have a hard time getting back there. We're gonna force ourselves back there, but they have a full-on cafeteria in here basically. But behind it, they did something really cool that I want you to see. And I know what this is. I know you did this intentionally. One of the cool things you talk about here is how many projectors you have. 80 different projectors.
Yes.
And here you are using them for digital signage.
Absolutely.
Like this is a digital signage application. And instead of it just being a rectangle, you image mapped into an unusual size using all the different technologies.
Well, you've got to play to the strength of the technology, haven't you? So absolutely, we can do strange shapes and map onto that and everything. It's perfect for projection. And as you rightly said, there's about 80 different models here, and we've got something for everyone. Is really how we look at it. Everything from the home user with a small, easy-to-use projector, right the way through to the very high brightness.
Yeah, and here you're using the short throw to do something like that.
The 815E again. Yeah. So actually, in black like this, it's great for environments where you don't want to see the technology. Try and hide that as much as you can, but get a great result. And I really like this kind of augmentation of the digital part
Yeah.
and print
And
and,
the
everything
analog.
like that. It just
Yeah.
works with your digital analog. You're right.
And,
you're
and
right.
why most brands, including the one right next to you, you have a big black wall right there. You've
That's
used
right.
that space
Yeah, yeah.
To show your technology. Graeme, I really appreciate this.
Gary,
A great
thanks
tour.
very much. Really appreciate
And as I said, we're going around shooting individual product videos at each one of these stations. So go to raypublics.com/ISE and type in Epson in the video search window, and you'll see them all.